The PS5 taking its biggest ever price cut during the PlayStation Summer Sale might mean that the PS5 Slim announcement is just around the corner. Rumors have been swirling about the PS5 Slim, and with the recent PlayStation Summer Sale seeing the price of PS5 drop to its lowest ever with an £80 discount, it looks like Sony could be dropping it sooner than we think. The PlayStation Summer Sale could easily be Sony clearing out excess PS5 stock in preparation for the PS5 Slim announcement. It's worth noting that since its launch in November 2020, we haven't witnessed any substantial discounts on the PS5. Hence, it's quite a surprise to see the price being reduced by nearly £100, making the PS5 bundle deals an exceptional bargain. Moreover, this isn't a fleeting discount either. The PlayStation Summer Sale, which offers price cuts on games, hardware, and accessories, began in mid-July and continues until Tuesday, August 16th. This provides consumers almost an entire month to grab a PS5 in what can be described as the best deal we've ever observed for the console. How do you feel about this surprise price drop? Were you planning to take advantage of the PlayStation Summer Sale to snag a PS5 or other discounted items? When we observe price reductions on significant hardware like the PS5, Xbox Series S, or Nintendo Switch, they usually occur during Prime sales events like Amazon Prime Day or Black Friday. These discounts are typically short-lived, lasting just a few days, to stimulate a burst of sales as consumers save up specifically to take full advantage of the discounts. Thus, this ongoing extended discount period from Sony seems to suggest an underlying strategy. If the primary intention is indeed to clear existing PS5 inventory in preparation for the introduction of the PS5 Slim, then Sony appears to have succeeded remarkably, with a 75% increase in UK PS5 sales following the implementation of the price cut. This surge follows closely on the heels of the PS5 reaching 40 million units sold just last month, and the sales momentum shows no signs of abating. Based on the timeline of past PlayStation console releases, the announcement for the PS5 Slim might be on the horizon. Let's consider the pattern. The standard PS4 was released in November 2013, and just 3 years later, in September 2016, the PS4 Slim made its debut. If we see the same trend for the PS5, we could anticipate the PS5 Slim announcement around next month, in September. Whether Sony chooses to make this announcement at the Tokyo Game Show 2023 or host a standalone event is still to be seen. Earlier rumors from this year suggest that the PS5 Slim might feature a detachable disk drive, which would be sold separately. This could make the current separate models we have now redundant. However, I would advise not to delay your PS5 purchase during the sale due to these speculations. Firstly, these are still unconfirmed reports. Secondly, if Sony does indeed decide to discontinue the standard and digital editions as they currently exist, you might be able to sell your edition later on at a higher price as a part of gaming history. Do you believe the rumors of a detachable disk drive for the PS5 Slim? Would you be willing to buy the current PS5 model as a part of gaming history? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Okay folks, we've covered the PS5 Slim thoroughly. Now let's shift our attention to another topic that genuinely gets me excited, the Nintendo Switch 2. It appears that the Nintendo Switch is all set for a graceful exit as the third highest-selling console of all time. During the last quarter, Nintendo managed to move close to 4 million units of the Switch console. According to the financial results for the quarter ending June 30th, 2023, Nintendo reported the sale of 3.91 million Switch consoles. This impressive figure has brought the total lifetime sales of this versatile handheld and home console to a whopping 129.53 million units, solidifying its spot as the third highest-selling console in history. The period witnessed a 13.9% year-on-year sales increase, with the lion's share of the purchases being the OLED model, 2.83 million. Additionally, game sales experienced an uptick during this time, as titles like The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and the evergreen Mario Kart 8 Deluxe helped Nintendo sell over 52 million game units. Nintendo projects that they will sell 15 million consoles during the current fiscal year ending March 31st, 2024, a figure that should comfortably secure the Switch's position in the console sales ranking. There is speculation on whether the Switch could potentially rise to become the best-selling video game console of all time. While the goal might seem reachable, with hardware sales slowing and rumors of a Switch successor gathering steam, it's not certain. If Nintendo decides to slash prices across all three Switch models and release new games, it might just have a shot at closing the gap and perhaps even dethroning the PlayStation 2, which has maintained its position for several years. Thanks to their remarkable longevity and a fiercely loyal fan base, Nintendo consoles may have what it takes to eventually top the chart. However, with whispers of a Switch 2 release in late 2024, we may see a rapid decline in the original Switch sales. So what do you all think? Can the Switch eventually topple the PS2 and claim the title of the best-selling console of all time? Would a price cut or new games entice you to buy a Switch, Or are you holding out for the rumored Switch 2? Alright, let's move on to a very interesting news of the week. Jedi Survivor coming to last gen. In its most recent earnings report, Electronic Arts disclosed that Respawn Entertainment's current priority is porting Star Wars Jedi Survivor to last-generation consoles, rather than enhancing its performance and optimization on current-generation platforms. This suggests that instead of improving the existing version for current gen, Respawn is opting to extend the game's market reach. This essentially corroborates what many had initially suspected. Star Wars Jedi Survivor was designed as a cross-gen game and not a title developed to harness the full capabilities of current-gen consoles. Given these circumstances, it seems prudent for the gaming media to begin questioning developers and executives that make false claims. Prior to the game's launch, director Stig Asmussen asserted that the game could only be brought to life on current-gen platforms. As he put it in February 2023, they were able to utilize the speedier processors, larger and faster memory, and improved loading times to construct vast, detailed maps with an increased variety of enemies and NPCs and superior fidelity. However, contrary to these assurances, Respawn is now primarily engaged in making the game compatible with last-gen consoles. It appears that now the game has exhausted its sales potential on current-gen platforms, a port to the old-gen seems feasible. Unfortunately, Jedi Survivor continues to be problematic on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Despite PC gamers being able to compensate for these issues to some degree, PS5 and Xbox users are still grappling with significant frame rate drops and disappointingly low resolutions. In a comic twist, the game still experiences crashes on Jedi when using ray tracing on PC. Interestingly, a modder managed to address this issue in June 2023, yet the AAA studio has yet to release an official fix after nearly 2 months. Respawn's last performance patch for the game was released in May 2023. Since then, the studio has been exclusively resolving bugs and glitches, without offering any additional optimization improvements. Furthermore, the game continues to suffer from stuttering issues and does not officially support DLSS 2. Ultimately, consumers should express their discontent by making mindful purchasing decisions. Given the game's high sales, it seems that both PC and console gamers are unfortunately receiving the treatment they appear to have accepted. What are your thoughts on this situation? Are you disappointed by Respawn's decision to prioritize porting over performance improvements? Have you experienced any of the performance issues mentioned with Jedi Survivor on your platform? Stay tuned as we have some fantastic content lined up for you. We'll be diving deep into the anticipated PS5 Pro, sharing insights on Spider-Man 2, and exploring intriguing theories on Mortal Kombat. You certainly won't want to miss it. Until next time, I'm Ashley signing out.